Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. Me, William Ramsey HD. Welcome back to part 5 of my team career mode. We are at our new track for this season. We are at the Miami Grand Prix and we are ready to sit in the limelight, soak up the sun and hopefully get a good team result today. And maybe a good a solo result as well. Hopefully we do well. As you can see here, we're getting a lot of upgrades and going into practice as well. We've got all our practice programs out the way. The cars, we got a lot of upgrades for this weekend. So, we should be performing well. There should be some pace finally in the car. And our claim level is being finally boosted, which is always good to know. Just look at that track. It looks absolutely gorgeous. There's me there. I need to grow a bit of a beard. I don't know why I've got a fish on my hat. I need to change that. As we go into Q1, guys, I hope you like my new helmet. Like, if you turned it the other way, it would be a W, but it's pretty much a W, so we're going to keep it the way it is. I like the pink on it as well. I might have to change it, but at the moment, it looks decent. We might have to change delivery of the car as well. Like, the whole yellow on the halo, I'm not too keen on it, really, anymore. We'll have to change it up and have a look. As we go on our first flying lap, we get P12. And now we're going to skip over to Q2. I forgot to add in the thing in Q1. We finished P14, so we was 2 places out from get in the drop zone. And I believe our teammate is in Q2, Button's in Q2 as well. As you can see, the car is flowing pretty well through the track at the moment. I did have I'm using the setup for this weekend. I've gone low wings on the front and a bit of higher on the track, so it really get a sense of, I'd say, completeness when driving a lap with this car. Obviously, we've not got the best upgrades on the car at the moment. There is more upgrades to come, and we're gonna better the car. But one thing I will say, guys, when I get my first win, I will up the difficulty so it doesn't become too easy. As we're coming into the last corner, we're getting a lot of drive off the corner as Gasly holds us up, and that's gonna, obviously, our time's gonna be just a bit slower. We go P7, and then obviously we do another lap and we go down to P10. So it's the first time we are in Q3, guys. Let's go. I'm ready and raring to go for this one. We're gonna hop out to Q3, and as you can see, we're aiming to be about 5th or 6th, maybe try to beat Button's time. Ooh, we go very deep into the last corner. That's the one part of this track I don't really like, is the last corner. Like the little chicane down the other end of the track is alright. We go P8, ain't too bad, as at the end of the session we qualify P8, Jensen P7, so it's a good showing for us, a very good showing, and looks like it could be a very saucy weekend. Charles Leclerc on pole, Ferrari Red Bull. Let's go, guys. I believe we can do some damage here.
Welcome to the Miami International Autodrome, home of the Miami. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, and a very happy Carlos Sainz will start second. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Hamilton, George Russell, William, Magnussen, Norris, Mick Schumacher, and Esteban Ocon, Bottas, Fernando Alonso, Pierre Gasly and Tsunoda, Perez, Ricciardo, Jenson Button, they've taken a grid penalty, and Sebastian Vettel, Joe, Albon, Latifi, and Lance Stroll brings the grid to a close. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track. It's race day yet again, and joining me for a chat is Anthony Davidson. And our racers are certainly in for a rough day today. What will you be watching out for as they head into turn one?
Well, the start of the race is always one of the most nerve-wracking parts. You have to hope that everyone is able to get off to a clean start, and this is possibly the trickiest part of the entire race. So many drivers in such a small space, and finding your braking point into turn one as well. It's a testament to the driver's skill that there aren't more incidents.
Right, so we're going to go for the one stop today, guys. The one, pretty much for every race we're going to go for a one stop. Unless we're starting at the back and we want to start off quick, we'll go for the two stop. There might be races where we might stop a couple of times. But as we go to the formation lap, we're feeling good. We feel like we can make up positions. Maybe, I'm not sure if we can make inroads on the top three, but we're gonna line up the car just to slot in between Hamilton and Verstappen, and let's get round 5 underway. 5 red lights, a bit of a hold, and away we go. We get a good start. We've got a good start finally on this game. We get a good start. We put the ERS on Russell and we dig it down the inside of Russell. We contact with Russell and we made the move stick, and we've not got a penalty. Everybody's hassling for position here. Hamilton got in front of Max Verstappen, luckily, as we was going to send the move there on Max Verstappen. We got a bit too happy on the throttle. We wanted to send it down the inside of the world champion, but we thought much better of it, and we just about stopped the car. You see, going through there, I lost the car already. I'm losing grip at the moment. I don't know why that happened. As we move on to lap 2, we're coming from very far back here. We put on the ERS. Are we actually going to try and make a move down the inside of Max Verstappen? Are we going to try? Oh wait, hold on. And we do, and he locks up. Max Verstappen locks up, and now it looks like George Russell is going to try and pass him here. We get the move done. What a bloody good move that was. As we go fastest, that is very encouraging here. Could we get a podium today? Could we unsettle these Ferraris as we go to lap 3? We're trying to keep Max Verstappen behind us, the world champion, but he's just got that experience. We're going to try and go around the outside, think much better of it, and he literally parks the car on the curb, and we feel like we got a bit of damage there. I think I've got a bit of floor damage as well, but at the moment it's all good. We're going to come back at him and absolutely send it down the inside and get the position back as Lewis Hamilton is trying to get the Ferraris out in front. George Russell is going down the outside of Max Verstappen and has got the move done. As we move on to lap 7 here, we're in a kind of no man's land at the moment, fighting Russell and Verstappen for P5 and P6. It's, as you can see here, going down the straight here, Russell's on our outside, he outbrakes himself. Max Verstappen gets back in front of him, and I'm basically at the moment, I'm losing the car, losing the grip. Oh, Guan Yu Zhou's out of the race. Could there be a safety car? It's a safety car. We have now got a safety car, guys. That we needed this safety car because there was clearly something. There was clearly something wrong with the tyres. Were just the tyres were gone, and there's nothing really we could do as Lewis Hamilton goes into the pits as well, and we're going to make our pit stop. Let's hope we get the purple. Let's hope this is a quick pit stop here because we don't want anybody getting out in front of us. Very good pit stop by the team. We're going to get out in P4, which is looking good. Looking very nice at the moment. We're in P4, still ahead of Russell. I believe Verstappen's lost some time in the pits here. I don't know if he's changed wing maybe, or he's just had a bit of a longer pit stop. But the Ferraris haven't gone in. The Ferraris still haven't gone in. Like, is it another crisis like we see in real life here? They still need to go in for a pit stop. So at the moment, Hamilton is P1 and we're on a provisional P2 at the moment. Because the Ferraris, by the time they're going to go in the pits, our tyres will be all all heated up, and it could be that we could challenge for a win here, guys. We know the car isn't the car. Well, I mean, our car's being quick at the moment, but overall, it's not going to be quick to pull away and get a comfortable win if we get the chance to. But the Ferraris have made a really, really bad mistake here. They've absolutely bottled a Ferrari 1-2, and they're looking at maybe outside the points, depending how long they can go on these tyres. I don't know if they can go much longer. I mean, this safety car period is helping them preserve the tyres, but I don't see it doing any justice. But the rest of us are gonna leapfrog him in the pits no matter what happens. The only way they could get out in front is if I got in front of Hamilton, and then obviously I'm slower. They could try and get away then, but we'll have to wait and see. As you can see on the top left hand of the screen, the safety car is ending, and we need to get a good run. We could win this race if we play it safe. We're going to have to do a lot of defending at the end of the race. You can see we're pretty much trying to get alongside Hamilton to get a good run on him, as they've already gone now. They're about to go, and they've gone, and we've caught up with him, and we're on the ERS. Left, right, send it down the inside. We've sent it as well down the inside of Carlos Sainz. What a move that was as well. He outbroke himself, and we got the move done as well. That same lap, Lewis Hamilton is side by side with him as well, and he's gonna make the move stick. The Ferraris have made a mistake, as Russell's challenging Alonso as well to get past him. As we move on to lap 12, you can see Charles Leclerc tried to run away with it, but he was 2 seconds in front. But we're gonna take the lead, boys. We have to make our car like a rock, like a boat. As we go a lap later, you can see George Russell getting hounded by Alonso there, with Max Verstappen right behind. He's still in the hunt here. As we go on that same lap, start of that lap, me and Lewis Hamilton going side by side into this sector 1 here. We think much better of it, and we get the move done. We defend the position actually. As we move on to lap 16, we're a 10th in front. As we go 3 wide, the 2 Mercedes and me, we've gone 3 wide. We clip the wall here, and we get our ERS on, stick it on, and we still in P1. This little car is fighting for its life. As we go to lap 18, Hamilton's trying to make a move on us again, and we're doing a very, very good job. Our straight line speed this weekend has been very, very good at the moment, as we're still in P1, guys. This next lap after, George Russell has made a move on Lewis Hamilton here because he went wide. The tyres are starting to get a bit old now, and Alonso, if they ain't careful, Alonso's going to make a move on Lewis Hamilton here. And on that same lap, Russell is trying to get P2 for the Grand Prix. What a scrap this is for P2 here. We're trying to get away at the moment, but as we move on to lap 26, we bang tyres with Lewis Hamilton. He parks it on the curb, and we've lost P1, and we could be under pressure here from George Russell behind. But look at the straight line speed with this setup. We've sent it down the outside, and even before the apex, we're in P1 again. And he's not going to send it because we cover off the position here. The end of that lap, Russell tries again to go around the outside, and he's nearly done it. He's gone down the inside of Lewis Hamilton. He outbroke himself and locked up his tyres. There's a queue of four or five cars trying to pass me here, as George Russell goes for the lead of lap 28 of this American Miami Grand Prix. He's got his foot in. He's in P1. Can he win his first race? But not if we can say anything. We duck to the inside line. What? Oh, Lewis Hamilton's come down the inside as well, and he's gone wide. And that puts Max Verstappen in P3. Max Verstappen's making a move on Lewis Hamilton. We go really, really wide here. I can't speak, my voice is gone. Oh my god, what an end to a race this is. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Max Verstappen has come from P6 to P2 here, and we just have to keep him behind. We nearly hit the wall there as well. The Mercedes behind are having a monumental scrap. And here we go, the last straight. We've saved some ERS up. We know he's going to try and make a move here. Max Verstappen for the lead of the race. He needs to do this for his championship. We put on the ERS. We've got to do the dive. We swoop to the inside. We get the dive done. We get a little bit iffy on the brakes. We've done it. We're doing it up to the line, boys. We've done it. We've won the Miami Grand Prix. Let's go! Come on, boys. We've won our first Grand Prix of this My Team career mode. And what a race it has been. Oh my gosh. George Russell with the drive of the day. What a drive from all of us, man. What a drive. We've got our first win for the team, and it means so much. Let's go. Look at that. Look sexy. Look at that. Look at me helmet. It looks amazing. Celebrating with the team. Oh my goodness. What a result. What a result. And that means we've got to up the difficulty now. What a result for the team. Do you like my podium celebration is amazing. Let's go. Let's go, boys. We've actually got a dub. I didn't think coming into this weekend we'll get a dub. But now what we do, we put up the difficulty and then we go on to the next race. And my god, it's champagne time. We're sharing the podium with a 7-time champion and this last year's champion. What a result for us, boys. What a result it has been for this weekend. As we move up, we get more acclaim. We achieve our bonus for the race. We get our weekly resources done, and now it says that we need a rival, and it has to be none other than Max Verstappen, because in real life we don't like Max Verstappen. Sorry, Max Verstappen fans. I think he can be he can be a naughty boy while he's driving sometimes. He's been quite good this year, but last year he was naughty, and we don't like that. Just because I'm a Lewis Hamilton fan. But yeah, as we go to the HQ, it has been a great weekend, and we're going to do anything we can do to get Button's acclaim level up and Button's experience up and his focus, so we can get him fighting for maybe a podium. So we've had 2 podiums this year and a win. I think last race Button scored a podium. That puts us in P4 in the championship now, and we've got 2,500 resource points, and we're just gonna update anything that we can do. It will probably, these updates will come close to the Monaco Grand Prix, I believe, but we're not really looking forward to the Monaco Grand Prix because that's probably going to be a write-off. That'll probably be our first DNF because I can't drive that track properly. But it's been an amazing weekend, guys, and we've got our first win of the season. Could we get better from this? So guys, if you enjoyed the episode, like, comment, subscribe, smack the bell down below. I hope you enjoyed, guys, and I hope we can win some more races this year. Like, comment, subscribe, and goodbye.